Welcome back. Now I've got over last week's loss of actually deleting my whole video before I'd even exported. Basically what I did was I had no storage at all, and I thought I'd exported my video from the software that I was using to edit it all together. So I was like, oh yeah, I've exported it now, I can delete all my clips, because I'm a proper like storage cleaner. I like having like as much storage as possible available, and it was like, these clips will delete immediately because you have no storage. I was like, yeah, delete. Went back to iMovie. I hadn't exported it. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So I'm going to start with the Rimmel London Brown Wax Powder Duo. I used this last time on my last video, so I'm just going to get straight into this, and you can follow along if you want a more detailed explanation of how I do my brows. Head over to my previous video on my go-to night out look. So once you've filled in the brows with your desired wax or powder, I prefer to use wax because I don't think powder sits nicely or is quite buildable. I think powder gives it a very rigged edge. I like the fact that the wax is very sharp at the moment. They look huge and they look really dark, but you just got to bear with me. So I go in with the MAC Prolongwear Waterproof Brow Set. This is just simply to set and darken the hairs in my brows. I like to do this because I feel like it fills in any gaps, but it also, the hairs at the front that I don't put any product on, it makes them a bit darker. So now to conceal the brows, favourite bit. So I'm going to go in with my MAC 247 brush and the MAC Select Cover Up in shade NW15. So once we've, that just looks so horrific. Once we've outlined the bottom of the brows, we need to actually put some more of that Select Cover Up on a beauty blender, and then we can pat it into the eye for our eyeshadow base. I'm really excited to show this look to you because honestly, the whole way from my video last time I was saying that, oh, this has gone so good, it's gone so good, I'm so pleased with how this has turned out. And I deleted it. You know, as you do. 6 hours of work. So once we're at this stage, we're ready for the best bit. You know what it is. Chanel under the brows with the 316 MAC retractable lip brush. Obviously, I've got a new Fix Plus, by the way. Because it's payday yesterday. Spray the Fix Plus onto the brush. And we're just going to take some of that, go straight under the brows with that. So once you've done that, well, it's time to move on to the eyes. I'm really excited because I can finally show you that I used the Morphe 35B palette. It's a shame really because last time I was like, on my previous video, I was like, oh, I've not used this since Christmas, this is all an experiment, but now I know what I'm doing. So it's not as experimental anymore, but I can assure you this will be great. We're using the bright pink here, all over the crease, the three peachy orange colours to blend out on the crease, and then this yellow right around near the brow bone to give it that full blend out. So let's start with the MAC 239 brush, and we're taking that bright pink fuchsia colour all over the crease. And once that's done, we're taking the MAC 217 brush, and I'm using the orange colour that I pointed out before to really carefully blend that out. This is a really delicate stage because you really don't want to blend it out too much because the orange will be too far up and eventually your eyeshadow will be all up here in your brow, and we really don't want that. So coat your brush in the orange and you work straight on top of the pink where the pink already is, but you slightly take your brush just a bit higher. So the highest point of your brush needs to be in between the line of the pink and where there's no shadow, no product on your eye. Right, just to about there. And as you can see, it doesn't look blended at all, but it's such a buildable shadow. You start off with your pink, go to your orange, your yellow, then work back down to the orange and the pink. You just need to keep building it up. Be very patient with this as well, because the colours are so vibrant. I'm trying to have really controlled blending. So now I take the 224 brush into that bright yellow colour that I showed you before. Just a word of warning, anyone who has the Morphe 35B palette, does this pink shadow stay in your eye? In work for literally 3 days, I did this last Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I had pink eyes. I was getting ripped at work for it. Olivia, you got pink eyes, I got pink eyes. Oh yeah, are you alright with your red eyes? It looks so stupid to begin with, but you can see that you've got that pink to orange to yellow. You literally just have to keep building it. Sorry, I bet my voice went then. But I can't believe how amazing the colours are in this palette, because it's so cheap. I don't know about me, but I still have that kind of a bit of that mentality where cheap products you consider to be a bit not as good. I don't know why, but this is amazing. I honestly want to go out and buy every single Morphe palette now. I can't believe how amazing and blendable too that these shadows are. They all complement each other so well, even though I look like an absolute idiot at the moment. It'll get better, stick with me. Now I just need to go back in with the 239 brush, back into that pink, work it out into the orange, back into the yellow. You might need to repeat this a few times. It's just completely up to personal preference. You might want more orange than yellow. You might want it to be mainly pink, but for me, I want it to be you to be able to see the pink to orange to yellow stage, so like my mirror keeps reflecting on the wall. Okay, so now I've got that blended to where I want to be. I need to take the 239 brush again that we used for the pink, but you need to consider this as like where your eyeballs are, and then you have the crease of the eye. That bit is the darkest point because it's the most hooded, and then the lighter bits need to be the bits that are further out towards your face. So I want to then go in with a darker pink because you think, the pink here is quite light, so it blends with the orange. What could I do to give it more dimension? So I'm going to take now, this is the fuchsia colour that I've been using. I'm going to take this dark pink here. Oh, my fingers. I'm going to take this dark pink here because then it can really give it a bit of dimension. You don't want to add too much of this because you don't want to spread that up and then have dark eyes too. So just go in with a bit of that and then we'll be ready to move on to the lid. So now we're blended to our best ability. Want to conceal the lid. I love concealer. I just feel like it brings everything together. So you've got rubbish brows or your brows haven't been plucked like mine. You conceal the lid, conceal the brows, and it just goes. And then you conceal the lid and that messiness goes away. And concealing just brings everything together. I love concealing the lid, so I want to take NARS matte. I keep wanting to say creamy, not creamy, matte. NARS matte concealer shade Custard. And then I'm going to take MAC 214. This is a very similar brush to the 247. Similar to this brush. I use them both for concealing, but I find this one is a lot better for the brows because it's got a very, very straight edge. Whereas this one, because it's got a curved dome, it fits perfectly in the eye. So I'm going to use this with my matte concealer. And we're going to conceal the lid. So now I've concealed the lid, I just like to dab the edges of the eye because I like to just make it a bit more blendable when it comes to putting the eyeshadow on top. Don't like it being really, really tacky. That's just optional though, it's down to personal preference really. And then I take the 217 from before, and as you can see I've got a very prominent line down the sides of my eyes. Just want to get rid of that, adding no product onto the brush, you just dab in at that area. Okay, so what I like to do now is, as you can see, we've still got, if I just shut my eyes like that, I've still got a very, very harsh line. This is where I want to take the 217, But this time I'm putting product on the brush, but I'm not wanting to use this deep orange. I'm going into this peach colour here, because the peach, as you can see, the concealer is set quite a pinky, peachy colour because it's blended in with a bit of the pigmentation from the pink shadow. So I want to take that peach colour with my 217 brush, and we're doing dabbing motions up to about halfway on the eye in a diagonal motion. So where this is diagonal here, we're just going straight across. I want to blend that shadow down. So now it's time to take the MAC 252 brush and go in with this beige colour here and the white too. So the beige is going to go here and white in the corner. Yes, I'm going for a matte look today. Can you believe it? I've not done a matte look yet. I always go for really glittery lids because I feel like I put so much effort into blending that if I just do a matte eye, it's just like, oh, it's just matte. You need some glitter, you need some shine, like Chanel. No, I'm going to go in with the white and the matte, and then I'm going to outline, do a glitter lid. I'm going to do a glitter. Yeah, I'm going to use Urban Decay Distortion Liner and do a glitter liner along the crease. Once we've done that, we want to go back with, back with the 217 brush and literally just dab in there again, adding no product. This is just to blend in the blending that we did before, but because we've added a new shadow now, you don't want that blend to have been cut off by applying the shadow. So now I'm going to go in with the Heavy Metal Distortion Liner by Urban Decay. Just look at that. I love this liner. I really do like this liner. So I'm going to do this on the crease in one single line. Okay, so now I feel like I have to sit like this because I really don't want that glitter liner to print onto my lid, so I kind of have to sit like this now, but it's okay because we're doing eyeliner now anyway. NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner, so, oh my god, this is so stressful. So once your eyeliner's done, one trick I've been seeing lately is actually setting your eyeliner with like a black shadow. So I'm just going to take the black shadow out of the Morphe. I'm going to see how this goes. I'm going to use the MAC 212, close enough, whatever. MAC 212 brush. I'm just going to put black on either side. It's just on the tip like that. I'm just going to set my eyeliner. Just wipe my nose because I have black powder everywhere, but that actually looks really good. You can't really see much difference, but it actually looks a lot better. It's not shiny, it's not sticky, and when we come to putting lashes on, wow. So I've just fluffed it out a bit around the edges. I'm very impressed with this look. Like, I like how I've fluffed it out a bit, because now I put my lashes on, it'll look a bit more natural. But once again, I'm going in with Huda Beauty Lana lashes. Don't use any other different lashes, don't think I ever will, because these last forever. My friend got me some for my 18th birthday, and I'm 20 this year, and I only actually threw them out at Christmas 2017, so now I'll just get my right, just drop my lash in the onion basket. Don't know why, but ever since I've lived here, since I was born, my mum has kept an onion and potato basket under the table. Does anyone else's mums keep onion and potato baskets under the table, or is it just mine? I'm just gonna have to retrieve my lash out the onion basket. Okay, so once your lashes are on, I promise I will do my hair at the end. At the moment it's not looking great, but once you put your lashes on, now I need to just do the black on the waterline. We're not doing underneath the waterline yet, just the waterline, so the black powder doesn't come down onto your face when you do your foundation. So just do that black waterline, and then we can move on to the face. is why you don't do your face first, people. This is why you don't do your face first. Gosh, oh my, it really hurts. Okay, so once you're happy with your waterline, just need you to get a makeup wipe and go all the way on your nose, underneath your eye. Make sure there's absolutely no invisible product sitting on your face, because then when you come to blend it in your foundation, it will go. Okay, so now I just take my MAC 187 brush, favourite brush, Fix Plus all over the face first. And then I'm going to take Urban Decay Naked Skin in shade 4. Shade 4. Just expected it to be a little bit more eccentric. So now I'm going to take my concealer again. I need to stop using the word now I'm going to take, now I'm going to go in with. It sounds so monotonous, but anyway. NARS matte concealer, and we want to go all underneath the eye with this. And take your beauty blender. Where are you? And then you can see these areas here that I'm unable to get with the beauty blender without disturbing my waterline. So what I want to do now is take my little matte brush, it's like a little stub, the 130 brush. I'm going to put a bit of concealer on this, and I'm just going to get right into them corners where I can't usually get. Right, so once we've done that, the Prep and Prime Light Boost is a godsend. I use it for under eye highlight, but it's matte. I didn't include this in my last video because I was so stressed about my internet connection, taking 15 hours last time to upload, that I've just thought I'll skip out this step and I won't show them. But this is so bright. This saves under eyes. If you're like me and you have quite prominent bags here on your under eyes, this is unbelievable. So you twist the bottom and the product comes out the top. I put this where you have like your smiley bits here on your nose, and then where your eyes bag, I put it in that section there, like that. And that's how I apply the product. Because it's so blendable, I think it's best to put it there and then blend it up to the eyes. Because if you put it right under the eyes, it tends to squidge up and then it'll disturb your waterline. We've got quite a good waterline going on there. So you just want to take your beauty blender and you just want to delicately dab. You see how vibrant that is on the skin? I love it. I think it's an absolutely amazing product. Once we've done that, I actually want to set just that bit under the eye. So sorry, I'm constantly looking for my brushes. They're literally right in front of me, but I'm like, where's my brush? So I take my Laura Mercier setting powder and the Zoeva 105 dome brush. I do not want to set the cheekbone. That's where your highlighter's gonna go. You've got to imagine this as like your bronzer, your setting powder, and your highlight are 3 different powders that act as setting powders. And all of them work on setting 3 different areas. So you've got your translucent powder for where under your eyes, centre of your head, your chin, and your jawline. And then you've got your bronzer for your cheekbone, shadow in the forehead, down the sides of the nose, around the chin, so you don't set them areas. And you've got your highlight here, down the middle of the nose, so you don't set them areas. So it took me quite a while to get used to this. I never used to be able to figure out why my stuff wasn't blending well, why my bronzer didn't sit well, because I used to set my entire face, all over my highlighter as well. Let's go in with my bronzer. So this is the best bronzer in the world. Oh, you can see me. Hey. This bronzer is Refined Golden from the MAC Fruity. Right, I'm getting really disturbed that you can see myself with it. MAC Fruity Juicy collection. It's a limited edition collection, but I absolutely love this bronzer. I've hit the pan. Just going with your bronzer with the Zoeva 127 brush. So once we're bronzed up, I like to go in with Matte Peaches blusher. Any fat brush will do. And I just like to follow the line and in little dabbing motions at the front of the bronzer where it finishes. Little dabs or wipes will do. Okay, there we go. And then you just want to set your jaw. You can do this with a brush like me, if you're lazy, or you can do it with a beauty blender. It's entirely up to you. Now we just want to go in with our highlighter. So we want to get the MAC Fix Plus again. I'm going to use a fan brush this time. So the fan brush is the MAC 184 fan brush. And I spray this with the Fix Plus first. And take Matte Show Gold, the Extra Dimension Skin Finish. I really like these. They brought these out, I think, was it last year? And there's this Soft Frost Beaming Blush. And then one more, there was one other, something gold, or this is Show Gold, but there was another one that reflects gold or something. So you just want to take that and you want to really rub your fan brush in there. I'm quite vigorous with my products, me. And I remember my friend used to shout at me for how rough I was with my makeup. You know, and get the product on. Now you just want to follow that cheekbone and highlight. So I've gone for a highlighter that reflects purple. It's called Show Gold. I've just mentioned that, what am I doing? It's called Show Gold, but it reflects a kind of purpley colour. You can't really see on this. But I just thought if I'm going for quite a colourful look, then why not? So now we need to go back with Chanel, the Illusion d'Ombre. I can say it now. Not been practising or anything. And the 316 lip brush. And we're just going to stab that into the highest point of the cheekbone. So now we've highlighted as so, we need to finish that waterline off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 217 from before, or the 217. I'm going to get that same orange colour from before and I'm going to very carefully just drag that orange round. This will come quite far down, but then the blue will go over it just to give it that nice look as if it curves around. And then take the MAC 224 that we use for the yellow, put a tiny bit of yellow on, and just go in with that underneath too. Then back in with the MAC 239 that we used before, and the dark pink into the corner there, just in the corner. Like so. And then we want to take that same brush without any product, want to put a tiny, without any product I say, and then I say, go put some blue on it. No, want to put some blue on that brush. And we want to drag that waterline down. Now I want to just take a Mascara Cascade. I absolutely love this shadow, you need to see this. Can you see, or not, that that reflects blue? No, I don't think you can see it, just watch this. Can you see now, slightly, that it reflects blue? In a way? Ugh. I'm just going to show you. This amazing eyeshadow is a white shadow that reflects blue. So I want to just take the 252 that I used previously, get in a bit on the end of the brush, and I want to blend this into the corner here, and it turns that blue an icy light blue, so you get quite a gradient going on, gradient feel. So now once that's done, we just need to do the mascara on the bottom with the Chanel, with the Chanel Volume de Chanel mascara, and then we need to put our favourite lipstick on. In my case, I'm going to be using the Stila Cosmetics liquid lipstick in shade Perla. This came in a set, I got it for Christmas. It was, oh, it's amazing, loads of little mini ones. And the swatches of these on my Instagram over at Olivia F Makeup, full swatches of all colours from that. It's a beautiful set. I love the liquid lipsticks from Stila. I think they're a lot better than the Kylie Cosmetics ones. I find the Kylie Cosmetics ones that my lips peel throughout the day, sticking together, and then little bits decide to come off and then stick to the top, and it's just not nice. With these, you get a constant, really good matte lip. I think these have actually made me like matte lips. I always hated matte lips. I always go for glossy. Even in today's look, I'm putting the 103 lip gloss on top because I love the shine that it gives. But I think Stila Cosmetics lipsticks are actually making me sway towards matte. You never know, my next look might have me with a full matte eye. Matte eye, yeah, full matte eye. Nice one. Here's the finished final look. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you like this look, and I'm so glad that I recorded it again because I'm very happy with how this look turned out using the Morphe 35B palette. Just let you have a look at that. Yeah, so using the Morphe 35B palette, I've created this look. I really would advise you to go out and get that palette. I think it was £23. And if it were £23, you can't really go wrong. But I want to give a big thanks to my friend Lydia for convincing me to do this look and actually convincing me to refilm it again after having a breakdown last week because I deleted all my stuff, all my clips. Thanks for watching, everyone. You know what to do if you want to see more videos like this. Please subscribe. I can't wait to get like backdrops and proper lighting and really get into this, but for now we're just gonna have some plain videos like these. So I try to make every video 15 minutes long because I know we're all lazy and we all don't like sitting there for like ages and ages, but I think this video is going to be quite long. Well, you'll know how long it was now you're at the end of it. I need to stop talking now. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe for the next video, which will be coming next week. Over on Instagram at Olivia F Makeup, I will be asking for suggestions on my Instagram stories. Please feel free to message me with any suggestions that you have on what you want to see next. So thank you for watching and bye for now.